New shooter coverage of NAB 2025 is sponsored by B&H Build Expo, June 17th and 18th at the Javits Center, New York, and Atlas Lens Co.
It's Matt here for newshooter.com and NAB 2025. Back with Travis at the Holy Land booth. Now, this is the Lark Max Mark II version.
That's right, yeah. The Lark
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Yes,
But
yes.
So how is this different from existing Lark systems?
So the Lark Max was kind of our production line, right? Where you're going in, where you can have like body pack functionality, things like that. So what we did was we listened to the guys' consumers and pretty much added a 32-bit float to this. So that way, if you guys are shooting out where you have a lot of like ups and downs in sound, this is going to take care of that. But on top of that, we added a little bit more technology. We used automated gain control and some volume control with the receiver. So that way, we try to not to use the 32-bit float, but give you good solid sound. And then that 32-bit float is there just in case. We also had 32-bit float to the function that records directly to the transmitter, which is nice, and you're still getting that 8 gigabytes on there. We added a phone control, right?
So you're just going back to the 32-bit internal
yeah.
recording there. Obviously, I guess it's internal memory, so you've got to hook it up via USB-C to get it off.
Yeah, so we have USB-C connection on the bottom right there, so you can pull it off. It looks like a thumb drive when you plug it in. So yeah, it looks real simple. It just, you see it's like a regular drive, and you just pull your files off. And then with the phone, right, so on the regular Lark Max, you didn't have a phone option, a phone receiver. So what happens is now you can plug this into the bottom, and now you can utilize your Max with your cell phone recordings. But a lot of the issue with that is that people couldn't monitor simultaneously while they're recording with their phone, feedback loop, things like that. You could use the Blackmagic app, I believe, and it would do it. So we decided we wanted to come up with a solution for you guys that was going to allow you to monitor the audio as well as use this new product. So we came out with the Lark Max 2 monitoring headset, right? So this is completely wireless. It'll go with your phone. It'll act as a Bluetooth, or you can go to your receiver. And then with the receiver, we even added a Sony hot shoe mount. So what this will do is if you have a Sony, this will plug right into here, and it'll give you full wireless capability. So now you don't have to worry about the audio going into the camera. The hot shoe will take care of that. And the audio going into the headset, you don't have to have a cable. So now you can roam freely and not have to worry about actually being tethered down to your camera.
And that's currently only going to be available to do with Sony cameras, obviously, because you have to use this, don't you? Otherwise it won't work.
Yeah, for the Sony hot shoe, yeah. So, I mean, it's not even out yet. We're still a month out, but this was the first thing that we came out with, a full, like, wireless free system.
And so the wireless monitoring, it's not doing this via Bluetooth, it's doing it via a dedicated frequency?
So it's got its own proprietary that goes with the receiver, right? And it's on like the 2.4. And then if you're going to use your cell phone, what it'll do is you can switch it over on the back here, and you can hold the button down and switch it over to Bluetooth mode. And this will allow your cell phone to recognize it as just a regular Bluetooth headset. So now you can use this with your phone. So yeah.
I guess obviously the other way is more beneficial because Bluetooth tends to have a bit of a delay.
So yeah, so if you have the receiver plugged in, you can connect directly to this, and it'll be on a proprietary line, so it won't be like, you know, the clunky Bluetooth signal. But if you're going to be using your phone, you're out and about, you're running about, then you have the Bluetooth as an option. Just trying to give as much possibility as we can to like essentially make it easy for you guys to make cool content.
Okay, and in terms of pricing and availability, any sort of ballpark figure yet about how much it'll be, when it'll come out?
About a month is going to be the time frame, is what they're telling me. I'm kind of done guessing prices because when we came out with the M2S, I was sure it was going to be way more money, and they dropped the price drastically. Right now, the regular Lark Max is going for about $249, so that's going to get chopped down, and I don't know where this is going to fall in that price range, but I know it's going to be way affordable in my opinion. Like the M2S is undercharged in my opinion, but it's a great product, and I think this is going to be right there in the same ballpark. We're not really trying to make stuff too expensive, but this is like the thing that throws it off, because now we have the wireless monitoring system, so that might bump it up a little bit. But yeah, overall, killer new product.